In our top story today, the Obongi County Member of Parliament, Hassan Kaps Fangaro, has urged Moyo district leaders to respect boundaries of the newly created district of Obongi. The call comes following confirmation from the Ministry of Local Government affirming boundaries between the districts of Moyo and Obongi. Fangaro's assertion follows the recent media reports of him being summoned by the police over arson that he allegedly committed in Palorinia sub-county. We'll take a look.
I stand here on a matter of great importance. When Uganda's 9th Parliament approved creation of 23 new districts in a phased manner, Obongi was carved out of Moyo in July this year. This, unfortunately, is something that has not been smooth, to the extent that the Mother Ministry of Local Government has learnt of it.
Whereas vehicles and assets are movable assets are supposed to be shared by the mother and the new district. Up to today, Moyo District Local Government has not accepted the sharing of assets. They have not given Obongi even a single asset like a vehicle or motorcycle. The chairperson, 85 of Obongi, the cow of Obongi, they just move on foot or use whatever they could get around from within.
This signature, belonging to Local Government Minister Kanotom Butime, was appended on November 19th, 2019, to clarify on which sub-county belongs where, between Moyo and the recently created district of Obongi. In the clarification, the letter quotes the Thursday 3rd September 2015 resolution of Parliament that created 23 new districts, including Obongi out of Moyo. The letter further reads, and I quote, "It therefore follows the geographical boundaries of the former Obongi County from the boundaries of the new Obongi District Local Government." This is the implication of this statement.
In this regard, by virtue of the fact that Palorinia sub-county was part of Itula sub-county, which formed part of the former Obongi County, becomes part of the new Obongi District Local Government. Palorinia becomes part of the Obongi District Local Government. If the people of Palorinia sub-county wish to belong to another district, there is a process to be followed to change the boundaries of a district.
So, if one was to ask what the bone of contention is, what would be the answer? It is reportedly linked to fighting for funds meant for refugees living in Palorinia settlement. A letter from Ministry of Disaster Preparedness and Refugees affirms channeling of about 19 billion shillings to Obongi as a district that hosts about 120,000 refugees in Palorinia sub-county.
The fight is for refugees to be in Moyo so that Moyo will have the license to get the money.
As to whether leaders of Moyo district will heed to the November 18th, 2019 clarification letter from Ministry of Local Government is another question. What is also not clear is whether there are criminal summons against Fungaro over arson committed in Palorinia, as recently reported by one of the daily newspapers. Henry Okrut, UBC.
You need social media. Take this thing clear.
Well, thank you, Henry. Now, in more news, the Uganda National Roads Authority has started construction works on Kazinga Channel Bridge that connects Kasese District and the Greater Bushenyi. The Kazinga Channel Bridge had been damaged and UNRA had stopped heavy trucks and buses from using it, as this report shows us.
The users of Kazinga Channel Bridge that connects Kasese District to Greater Bushenyi will soon get relief following the start of construction works on the bridge by Uganda National Roads Authority, UNRA. Heavy trucks and buses have not been using the bridge ever since it was reported damaged. Kasese District leadership has commended UNRA for the intervention, saying people have been living in panic following the damage on the bridge. Kato Hussein, the LC1 chairperson for Kasubi Zone in Katunguru Parish in Kasese District, noted that although works have commenced, they still have a challenge of accessing food from Rubirizi since they have been using heavy trucks to transport food. He therefore called on government to speed up the construction.
Isima government abo kutuyamba ekizibu ky'olutindo I thank government for showing interest in working on the bridge. They should work on it immediately because it connects us to Katunguru, where we get our food.
However, students who were on the study tour faced it rough after walking a long distance from Rubirizi district heading to Kasese, since the vehicle they were traveling in was not allowed to cross the bridge.
We left our coasters behind. We started walking from the coaster. It's like 1 kilometer from the coaster to reach the bridge. So we are heading to Queen Elizabeth.
Adiana Kuti and Moses Mtabali, UBC.
Now, relatedly, construction works of Mosita, Mayuge, Lumino, Majanji, Busia roads in the eastern region is near completion. The road that is over 95% complete has started attracting traffic and easing transportation of goods. Now, a team from the Manifesto Implementation Unit of State House inspected the road, as this report shows with us.
The long-awaited road connecting Mosita and Mayuge, Lumino, Majanji to Busia is nearing completion. It is an alternative route connecting Mosita Trading Center on Jinja-Iganga Highway to Busia Town on the Uganda-Kenya border through Mayuge district. A total of 103 out of 104 kilometers, amounting to over 95% of the roadworks, is complete.
From Maram to bitumen standards, the standards which you see. This part where we stand is a complete section with whatever is required.
The 104-kilometer road serves as a major link between 4 districts of Busia, Namayingo, Bujiri, and Mayuge that has over the past been paralyzed by a poor road network.
Diverts, it's called diverted traffic, diverts from the original path and takes this route. And already there are signs that trailers, which never used to pass here, are now passing here, carrying all sorts of goods from Kenya, from the neighboring country.
The road is a pledge made by President Yoweri Museveni during campaigns, and its completion comes after 15 years of waiting.
There will be a good free access to the market in terms of transportation of our produce. As you know, Mayuge is an agricultural district.
The resident district commissioner for Mayuge, Shiraku James, led a team from the Manifesto Implementation Unit of the State House, who were impressed by the progress on the 206 billion project, fully funded by government of Uganda.
And you can see the developments along the road already. You know, all that is the development brought by infrastructure decisions.
Okay.
So that's a tick. Technically, I think the job is very, very, very good, and I'm very happy about it. But I'm disappointed that 1 kilometer has not been available to the contractor yet because of compensation. So I think somebody somewhere has got to speed up the process so the contractor can be given the place and he finishes in time. I think that's the most important thing now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over the past 5 financial years, Uganda has been pushing for rapid transport and energy infrastructure development to fast-track its economic development. The State House Manifesto Implementation Team also inspected the stored upgrade of Kusala Health Center 2 to Health Center 3 in Mayuge district.
And this building was started in March this year, but it has stood somehow because of some, I think, financial issues, which also I don't know.
Construction works by Green Heart Uganda Limited stalled after money was returned to the consolidated fund.
The contractor stalled a bit because of lack of funds. Because at the end of the financial year, the money was returned to the consolidated fund, but it has been pushed back to the district, and we have paid him. He's starting work in time next week. Yeah, we expect the facility to be completed around February next year.
The Manifesto Implementation of the State House team continues its oversight visit in the Busoga region to track the progress of the NRA Manifesto Implementation. Bernard Higa, UBC TV, Busoga.
Thank you, Bernard. And with that, we take a short break and we shall return with more lunchtime news. Stay tuned.
My first 4G smartphone from Airtel is back. It's bigger, better, and comes with 5 GB free data per month for 3 months. At only 200,000 Uganda shillings, enjoy fantastic features on the phone like the face unlock feature, long battery life. Mwana, kavolume keko. Live your life in 4G with my first 4G smartphone at only 200,000 Uganda shillings and get free 5 GB data every month for 3 months. Visit the nearest Airtel shop, dial *175*9# to enjoy free data. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome to Fast First, where today we're talking about bride price and how it is a threat to women's progress. And I want us to get straight into it. Is bride price a prestigious thing here in Karamoja?
It is something that is done culturally. That when you're getting married, it's not your husband to pay you, it's the clan.
I believe that when you get married, it is a prestige and it is a pride for you, the family, and even you, the girl who is getting married.
Okay.
So we have strong beliefs in marriage. Marriage is good bonding. Marriage is security itself. Security to the clan, security to the tribe, security to
the lady.
To the lady, because the idea of thinking she has been brought for punishment, it's not true.
Muzukulu wange Nasuna agenda kufumbirwa. Leero lwe tumuwaayo. Nga nkozesa Airtel K2 nsasule be tugjeeko ebintu era nkakase nti abagenyi abayite balina endagiriro entuufu okujja awaka nga mpita ku mutimbagano. Wabula neebaza tekinologiya. Omukolo gubadde munyuvu nga tujja kusa ebyobuwangwa bwaffe. Kaakano tulindiridde mukolo gwa mpeta.
Wangalira ku mukutu gwo gwa Airtel K2 noti 7 noti 8. K2 ejjudde. Hello Uganda! We introduce to you the first and ever My Right to Play Christmas Kids Festival 2019. Let the kids feel the Christmas Eve on the 21st of December at the Legend Sports Ground in Lugogo. Entrance is 10,000 shillings only and parents free. Bring your child and have an opportunity to play, sing, dance and discover their talents. Mujje tuyingira amazaalibwa nga abato basanyusa bato bannaabwe. Muleete abaana bammwe banyumirwe, banywe, bazanye. Kino kigenda kubeera kijjobe. Proudly sponsored by Legends Sports Ground, UBC TV, Star TV, U24 TV, Star FM, Magic 100 FM, UBC Butebo, Marketing, UMC Victoria Hospital, and Ideas Workshop. Bw'oba oyagala omwana w'okuyimba kuba ku ssimu eno.
Ngatufunikira omwaka 2019 Addison Uganda ekuleetedde ezinga yaffe mu Premier Struggling Faces. Guno mugo gwa sinema gwennyini ngenda kuzomweza 28 2019 enguudo zonna zakwolekera ku theatre Lagunita mu Kampala. Eno enkuba mpya Dondi asokonkola Dondi Jangola babazanyi ab'amaanyi Tosuba Crazy and Amazing Vivian yennyini. Olabe baselebwa ab'enjawulo otambula nabo ku red carpet. Emiryango gigula saa 10 ez'olweggulo okuyingira emitwalo 2 VIP emitwalo 5 n'abakolamu emitwalo 10 kintu gandi wewe bikusibwako UBC TV, Star TV, Beraway, Otuliamore, Chikonge Financial and Property Managers, High People Music Awards, Shimek Saloon, Theatre Institute Uganda, Mulongo Babide Foundation, ne 01 Media, nebitegekebwa Zinga Yaffe Uganda Limited.
Welcome back. You're still watching the lunchtime news here on UBC TV. Now, in the world of business, the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development has maintained its stand on the controversial Isimba Highway public bridge under construction. A couple of weeks ago, the media was awash with reports that 24 billion shillings had been swindled off the $567 million project. Let's take a look at the story.
This
is the Simba Highway Public Bridge under construction by the China International Water and Electric Corporation and is supervised by Uganda National Roads Authority. Vya Negai, the project manager we found at the site, says 17% of the works has been completed and not 20% as previously stated by some government officials.
No, up to now it's 70% because we just started work since August. The physical work, August. We have only passed 3 months.
Given that we started in July, 17% is good because the schedule is to hand over this road and bridge to government in December of 2020.
The Isimba Highway Bridge is part of the $567 million engineering, procurement and construction project that has so far seen the commissioning of the 183 megawatts power dam. Due to security reasons, the proposed public bridge was diverted 500 meters away from the main dam to avoid future consequences. This has accordingly led to its delay.
Because if each time you are passing you are checked, it cannot be a public bridge. So we said no, forget about this bridge. It will be there for your own internal use for maintenance of the power station, but supply a public bridge according to the contract.
In this location there will be 2 bridges separated by this cover island. We also have got the access roads here. We are already progressing on them. These bridges are designed for a lifespan of 100 years.
The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development has maintained its stand, refuting claims by the Speaker of Parliament, Rebecca Kadaga, that 24 billion shillings was swindled.
Ordinarily, if there was such a problem, I would have been asked before hearing it from you people. But I heard it from you people, so I was just surprised. Because this bridge cost much more than 24 million, as you can see it.
The proposed public bridge is meant to connect Kayunga district to Kuva Island and then to Kamuli district and is expected to be complete by December 2020.
So we have really confirmed that work is going on, and we have confirmed from the contractor and from the minister that funding is available. We don't need any new resources in the budget.
Daniel Mugoya reporting.
The Electricity Regulatory Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, has launched a campaign to increase the use of trained and certified electricians. The Minister for Energy and Mineral Development, Irene Muloney, is optimistic that the campaign will reduce electricity-related accidents such as fires. We'll take a look.
The Minister for Energy and Mineral Development, Irene Muloney, launched the campaign codenamed Power Couple, which aims at promoting the use of trained and certified electricians. The Power Couple campaign will see more electricians trained and certified by the Electricity Regulatory Authority.
Youths who have been giving a cheap service but very dangerous to you to acquire the necessary skills to be certified so that they do quality work to ensure that life and property of people are guaranteed.
This campaign also aims at increasing power connectivity and consumption. Uganda currently produces 1,253 megawatts of electricity from different sources, with hydropower being the major one.
And so these industrial parks across the country are going to help consume this electricity that we now have in excess. And further to that, by extending it throughout the country, using the rural electrification, where we are now, a project is going to get to sub-counties, coupled with the initiative of the free connection policy.
According to Uganda Electricity Regulatory Authority, the Power Couple campaign will increase public awareness to appreciate the use of certified electricians to promote safety at homes and business premises.
Attract all technicians who have been lacking practical experience, others have been lacking the certification, to come forward and be trained free of charge, be certified free of charge, so that they can support the government agenda of accelerating access to clean energy.
Currently, the country has 2,700 certified electricians, and the aim is to increase the number to 4,000 by the end of this financial year. Adiana Kuti, UBC.
Whereas on the international scene, the leader of the Israel's Blue and White Party, Benny Gantz, has said he cannot form a coalition government, making a third election in the year more likely. Mr. Gantz was given a mandate by the president last month after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu also failed to secure the majority in parliament. Lawmakers now have 21 days to nominate a candidate with the majority support. The Blue and White and Mr. Netanyahu's Likud party emerged from September's election with almost the same number of seats. Now, President Reuven Rivlin called on the two leaders to form a national unity government, but they could not agree on a power-sharing deal. Well, in other news, Bolivia's interim president has asked Congress to approve new elections as violence rages following the resignation of Evo Morales. However, Janine Anís did not set a date for the poll. Mr. Morales resigned on 10th November and later sought asylum in Mexico after facing claims of electoral fraud. The death toll since October's disputed general elections has risen to 32 as clashes continue between supporters of Mr. Morales and the security forces. Mr. Morales accused security forces of committing genocide against indigenous supporters and requested for assistance from the international community. His supporters have been blocking main roads linking the capital, La Paz, and other major cities, causing widespread disruption across the country. Well, and that brings us to the end of the lunchtime news this day on the 21st of November 2019. My name is Wadulo Mark Arnold, and thank you for being a great viewer. Good afternoon.
Son of a nutcracker! We can take him.